team going into a hostile environment. These fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona, and the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Wildcats will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Texas Tech's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress the defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Back to throw, it's Morton. Caught over the middle, it's Eakin. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Lost a throw on first down. That's caught, it's Eakin. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Caught close to the marker, it's Eakin. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line, it's Carter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Virgil. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Douglas. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. We'll see what the D does, but this crowd bearing down and getting loud on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. So Arizona's offense will have its first possession of the game. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with a clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith.
It's a fumble! Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
They're dealing with a second and long. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Red Raiders come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll do it themselves. That just never had a chance as they control the middle of the field and stop him in the backfield on third down. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Fires into the end zone. He caught it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Dropping back, it's Morton. Finds his big tight end. They will score! Touchdown, Red Raiders! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They get set for the point after. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Missouri just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to victory. And that's really the standard there in Columbia. That's a tremendous fan base, and they'll enjoy this one all week. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Quick completion on the out. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. Arizona comes out with another first down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Burnett. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Got it in the middle, it's Hudson. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
The defense just can't seem to find a way to get off the field. That time, QB sneak for the first down. They need a turnover or something to try to generate some momentum.
They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Let's chat a little big picture Arizona. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then you And then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start, try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking to pass, it's Morton. Takes the easy one to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Second down, he'll throw it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Here comes the noise. Is this crowd doing everything they can to help the defense bear down on third down? Looking for a deep man. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Punt is on its way. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Hudson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Hauls it in. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And that's in Arizona.
They'll go to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Fafita. He's got his man. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And that's in Arizona.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds a man in the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at first down.
And that's in Arizona.
From the gun, running back gets the give.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Arizona going back to work with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1.
In Arizona.
Slams it ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats. I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next move yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet, 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets it in.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. To the air, it's Morton. He's got it. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Douglas. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Raiders are flying down the field. To the air on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll send the back in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Hudson. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. We'll see what the D does, but this crowd bearing down and getting wild on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. He's moving out of the pocket. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's picked off, and they run the ball with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Hand off to the lone back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Running to Green. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Running back searching for a hole. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. To the air on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Touchdown, Arizona! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He picks it up. That's a live ball. So a drive there of 82 yards. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
16, Texas Tech, 7.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He'll pull it on the read. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. And the Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Gives it on the option. It's a fumble on the play. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Kick is in the air. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Handoff to the single running back. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. They go right back to him. Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Arizona has it in the red zone. Power football with the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Second down coming up with this red zone opportunity. He'll try it again. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. He's already got 46 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Out of the chute, quick cross to the right. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turn. Caught in the backfield, it's Eakin. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the noise as this crowd doing everything they can to help the defense bear down on third down. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
The QB sneak has been around for 4,000 years. Obviously some exaggeration, but so hard to stop. Quarterback gets it, starts to burrow behind that offensive line, and now you got the push behind with these guys. It's almost impossible to stop.
Rides the back on the option to give. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Back to throw. It's Morton. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Eakin. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Carter. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Caught in the backfield, it's Virgil. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Got a man, it's Eakin. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to throw again. Grab near the marker, it's Virgil. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give is to Williams. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hunter. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Knocked down for the tackle. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Now facing a third From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Burnett. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Arizona runs out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Now this offense is back on the field. He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed behind the line. It's Miller. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Back to the ground game on the left. There he goes. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's reeled in. It's Eakin. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Dickey. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quick completion on the out route. Knocked off his feet. We'll see what the D does, but this crowd bearing down and getting loud on third down. Back to pass, it's Morton. Trying to set up the screen. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
The Red Raiders will hustle to the line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Spins away from the defender. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Rock chalk. Kansas is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 37 over Liberty. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Fafita. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it near midfield, and the returner will be brought down. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Virgil.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job on this thing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another.
Breaks into the open. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Red Raiders will have it first and 10. The inside handoff. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. That gives him 54 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. The official says no good. And with that miss, still down by a deuce and missing an opportunity to take the lead.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Finds the tight end. At the 35, he's loose. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has his offense on the move.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on first and 10. The receiver on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. Hauled down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Makes the grab. It's Hudson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Arizona runs out the punt team. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Picks up the first down, still moving. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move gives him the first down yardage? Has to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. They'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here comes the noise. Is this crowd doing everything they can to try to flip the field with this one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll put that return to a stop with the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Going to the running game. Runs through the tackle. Oh, he's got some space. He's up to 81 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Scanning the field, it's Fafita. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Wildcats! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Looking downfield on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Dickey.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. That pass is incomplete. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for room, it's Dickey. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Nice move to pick up yardage. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Caught over the middle, it's Douglas. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down. He's got it! And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. The Mustangs are in front, but they'll need a team effort to finish this one out. And if they do, trust me, they'll return to a hero's welcome there in the Metroplex. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to SMU.
And back to the air on second down.
We'll circle back if anything big.
Catch inside the 25. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Arizona.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this in running back that can play wide receiver? He can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
The extra point.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points,
Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. He's got 93 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Back to pass, it's Morton. It's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Virgil. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Red Raiders are in the hurry-up. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
They're dealing with a second and long. Takes the handoff. It's Dickey. Got enough for the first. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they add 6 more to the board with a trip to the house.
man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything, and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Going to try to put one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now the play fake. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. He's got an open man. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
And that's in Arizona.
Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
A loss of
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Keeps it on the bootleg. Caught behind the line. It's Powell. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds his man. It's Hunter. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. And the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He'll do it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Dickey. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Red Raiders come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the air, it's Morton. Flips it out on the screen. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Lost to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Eakin. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Red Raiders, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Caught in the backfield, it's Douglas. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Gives it on the option. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. That's caught. It's Hudson.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
To the air, it's Fafita. They'll run the screen. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. toss to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Hudson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the big fella. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And that's in Arizona.
Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Second down, he'll throw it. On the run, fires downfield. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
Defense just has to do a better job in coverage, guys. They did a great job taking away the quarterback's initial primary target, but then they left that guy completely wide open. Somebody busted on the back end.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And with time running out here in the second quarter, the offense just going to take a knee. Don't want to risk disaster here. Make sure you go to the locker room with the lead. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.